Samedy. It's a thing of beauty to watch that.
The power is just like insane. Like I literally, like, my jaw drops sometimes.
You can't even get your arms behind the ball just because it's hit so fast and it's hit so hard.
Unbelievable how she hits the ball like that hard. Like whenever she hit at me, I cannot do this.
Smart and powerful is something that could describe Stephanie Samedy's game.
Her arms, we talk about loose to load all the time, so her arm swing is just quick and fast, and she's hitting the ball as hard as she can.
I think it's just part of the mechanics that we learn here. I actually get reminded sometimes to actually like swing hard at the ball because I'm trying to over-process or like analyze into what I'm doing technically.
She can hit a heavy ball, but she can also get on it really fast. There were times where there were right front defenders coming under that didn't understand the angles that she could hit the ball or the speed with which that ball was going to get on you. There's a lot of power behind that thing.
Samedy hit floor in a second.
I love Steph's back row attack. I think that that is a special kind of athleticism and a special kind of power that not everyone possesses. Honestly, when she came in, she was quite a mature player.
There's the freshman Samedy out of Florida, top 5 overall recruit, first team All-American in high school, and has stepped on campus in Minneapolis and has not missed a beat.
I just wanted to go somewhere different from what I was used to, the hot, sunny Florida life, so I knew that winters would be something that I'd have to adjust to.
She was already thinking about, hey, if I go to Europe and I'm playing in Russia or I'm playing in Germany or wherever, it's going to be cold in the winter. Turns out we've got jackets and hats here like they got jackets and hats everywhere else.
To Samedy, who ends it!
I feel like the culture here, the players here, the coaches would give me the best chance of continuing to grow down that path.
You see individuals that can certainly lead a match, but Stephanie takes over a match. And I think one of the coolest parts about Stephanie and her effect on this team is that I feel like as the match goes on, she gets better and she gets stronger and she gets more powerful. And so just when teams get comfortable, Stephanie gets better.
She's so dedicated. Every step is important. Like we say in Minnesota, like there are no little things. She's very much like a leader, somebody that everybody looks to.
Steph is one person that if you have a problem, you go talk to her. She's a shoulder you can cry on.
I think I've matured a lot in the sense of being able to manage big moments, just emotionally and mentally, to be the best for my teammates.
When we played Nebraska, I think that I was in my own head too much, more than I needed to be. But she just was kind of like, hey, like I've been through this. She even like wrote me like a couple pages and texted it to me through notes and was like, hey, my freshman year, like I wasn't where I am now. Something that Hugh stresses is just finding our own voices. Since freshman year, he's told every freshman, you know, like find your voice here. I think I'm figuring it out. Yeah, I think I'm trying to figure it out as much as I can. One thing I've always noticed about Stephanie is that she's always been super good, but every day she comes in with goals of what she wants to work on. So she's never settling.
Every day when we have our team meeting, she's the one leading the meeting. She's holding us accountable on the court, making sure we're doing those things we talk about in those meetings and executing our plan of action.
In the beginning of practice, I could just ask her like, hey, can you watch my arm load or can you watch my fourth from the line? And she'll always just say yes, just because she knows how it is making those changes and stuff, because she's been in the exact same spot I've been in before.
She never gets too high, she never gets too low. She's very, very consistent, and teams need that, and young teams need that. Stephanie's sort of calm, steady leadership has been really important for this team.
Her presence out there is calming, but it's also, you know, she has energy when she needs it, and her role out there is a pretty big leader. I mean, like, she leads the team 100% of the time.
She knows the clock's ticking. You know, once we get done with this season, she's out on her own, and I think she's going to have a really good professional career. I think certainly there'll be an opportunity for her to have USA on her back at some point.
There's still so much that I can pick out of the brains of my coaches and from my teammates and my opponents and just learn so much more. And I think just because COVID is still a thing overseas, it's just as crazy. So I wasn't in any rush to get out of here.
I'm excited that she gets to have this season. I think it's going to be cool. I just think her depth of understanding of what it is to play this game, and especially to play her position, continues to grow. Steph 5.0 is going to be better than Steph 4.0.